This tutorial guides you through setting up a load balancer in Shinjiru Private Cloud. You'll be able to create, configure, and load balance HTTP requests to your instances. Click Service Catalog to access available cloud services. Click Instance to view and manage your cloud instances. Please ensure that your website is accessible before connecting it to Load Balancer. Click Dedicated Load Balance to start configuring your load balancer. Click Create Load Balancer to begin. Enter your load balancer name to identify them within the system. Select the flavor for your load balancer instances. Select NVMe for your load balancer storage type. Choose between active standby and multi-active. In this tutorial, we'll use active standby mode. Select the subnet used to create the load balancer instances. Click Auto Assign to automatically assign a virtual IP address. Click Create to finalize the load balancer setup. You will see the status set to creating. When the status changes to active, the instances have been created successfully. Click your load balancer's name to begin configuration. Navigate to Listener tab. Click Create Listener to add a new listener to your load balancer. Enter your listener name to identify it. Expand the protocol drop-down, then pick HTTP for the monitored service. Enter port number 80 for the listener. In this tutorial, we will not specify any limit on the connection. This setting is enabled by default and cannot be modified. Click Expand to view additional listener settings. Choose to whitelist certain IPs or permit access from all IP addresses. Set how long a connection from service user can remain idle before timing out. Specify the connection timeout for the load balancer to reach backend instances. Define the idle timeout for connections from backend instances. Click Next. Listener configuration to continue setup. Enter your pool name to identify it. Choose HTTP for the instance being monitored. Choose from 3 load balancing methods, which are round robin, least connections, and source IP. Click Enable to activate session persistence. Choose HTTP cookie to enable cookie-based session persistence. Click Enable to activate the health monitor of backend instances. Choose Ping as the health check method. Specify the maximum number of retries within the check interval. Configure the test timeout to limit the duration of each health check. The access delay you set cannot be less than the test timeout to avoid timing conflicts. Set your preferred access delay value. Click Confirm to save your pool configuration. Navigate to Pools to start associating instances. Click Edit to modify the selected pool. Click Add internal resources to include backend instances. Select the subnet the load balancer uses to reach backend instances. Select the instances to load balance. Click Next Step. Resource configuration to continue. Enter service port of the instances. Enter resource weight value to prioritize the instances. Click Next Step. Information confirmation to review settings. Click Add to confirm adding instances to the pool. If added successfully, the health status shows online and the instances are marked active. You can click Refresh button and verify the status again. Click Dedicated Load Balance to go back to the load balancer overview. Tick the checkbox to select the load balancer. Click Associate Floating IP to assign a public IP address to the load balancer. Expand the drop-down menu to select your available floating IP. Click Associate to finalize assigning the floating IP address. Now, you need to update your domains of record to point to this load balancer's floating IP. You have successfully set up and configure a load balancer in the Shinjiru Private Cloud. Please contact Shinjiru support if you have any issue on load balancer setup.